Right. Oh, I've got to go on and choose that. Wow, well at least he's updated my logo. That is something that I sort of thought would happen considering it's been so long. But I really should go to my what's it called? Dashboard and check everything's running fine. Make sure it's got all the right names and everything. Hello and welcome. I'm just currently checking. Aha, it is all set up properly. That's good. Right. Hey, Bit Knight, please help us. We lost 26 of our fragments. Right. Gold trophy for picking up a fragment. I think I have to die with a fragment, don't I? Yes! Gold trophy for dying with one fragment. Oh! Another trophy as well for something. I think that was a trophy for dying. I think I have to die to a laser as well. Why? Why does it do that? Oh yeah. I know. Oh, the amount of people that will understand that joke. Oh, is it randomly generated? I think I have to die to a sword, don't I? I don't know. Yes, it is incredibly basic. Tell you what I'll do. I'm gonna... Because I heard... Hi there, Fran. Can I wall jump? Oh no, I can double jump though. Oh, just that whole scrolling thing. So yeah, you have just caught me playing an incredibly simple game here. I am going to check the... Hold on 1 second. Right. I know the guide says that it takes less than an hour, but I'm gonna have a look. I'm 36% of the way! Wow. Right. So, I have to die by a spike, get 36 fragments in less than 6 minutes, get 18 fragments, we'll get all the fragments. So basically, to sum it up, I have to get 36 fragments in less than 6 minutes, to die by a spike, die with 36 fragments, and die with 35 fragments. So, I'm going to see if I can get 35 fragments, and then die with a spike. This might be a very short stream. I didn't think it would be this easy. Unless there's something coming up. Right, what does that mean? That's just saying I can't go that way. Fair enough. I am stunned. The deep thematic narrative, I know. Okay, Lavender, what is the deep thematic deep thematic narrative? I need you to tell me, because I just don't get it, man. Have I not been this way? Or I must have died since then. Ah. I think it's all just randomly generated. Now, is there a thing behind there? No, just a little gap. I will need this deep thematic narrative explained to me. This game cost, I believe it was less than £1, which, I mean, can you blame it? But there is a sequel to this game. What's the sequel called? I'm gonna have a look. I think it's something... Oh, Midnight Deluxe. Right, you see, the crystals aren't growing just like the deliberately basic level design. This game is about the stagnant level design craze in favour of visuals. Yeah, it's a metaphor. That's how anything's good, if it's a metaphor. How are you, Fran? And look at the light effects. It's like Thomas was alone, isn't it? But even more basic than that. Believe it or not. Question is how hard is the speedrun trophy gonna be? Now that was a bit tricky. There's no music or anything, it's just wind effects. Oh, that was close. There's nothing down here, is there? No, I don't expect any, like, secret hidden areas or anything like that from this game. Atmosphere. Oh, I know. If you download the OST to this to this game, it'll be like 2 tracks. It's like the opening theme. If there was an opening theme, I think there was. And then this. No! Ah. Oh, well, I died to Spike, so I don't have to do that. Right, I'm gonna just go for the speed run. Like mad MLG Pro. Oh, it doesn't bode well when you're trying to do a speed run and there's these timed lasers going on everywhere. With those lasers, it's like coming out of one side and then... Well, there's a trophy for speedrunning this game, so it won't be the first. Be the first MLG speedrun. Well then, did you see that laser pop out then? You know what, I think you should always start by going left. I don't know what Cuskio means. Yeah, so those lasers, right, they have, it's like they shoot out of one side, and then they cause, when they hit the other side, they cause like a weird little effect, don't they? Right? Oh, that was close. Ah, right, okay. I think... Oh, there's the game over sound effect as well, isn't there? Yeah, so when there's those exclamation... Yes, but I figured it out. There's a little exclamation point symbol that represents that a laser is timed there. I think if I start going down and left, see there, exclamation mark. I mean, I can't imagine this game took much effort to begin with, really. But I'm okay, like I said, I'm okay with games being lazy and easy and whatever if they're also cheap. So, yeah, that's fine. I mean, say if this was like £5 or something, I think it's ridiculous, but I think it was like £1 or so. But see, I think it's fair, and I don't think there's a problem with having games like this where it is very simple, but at the same time, to me, I wouldn't see any point in making a game like this. Oh, halfway through, got a trophy for that. I mean, it's fair enough, the game is... And to be fair as well, it's not super easy as well, because I am dying on stuff. I am noticing, though, a lot of the same things popping up. I mean, they have to have... When they randomly generate levels, they have to have specific rules in place so you don't start off behind a solid wall or whatever. But like this bit here, I'm noticing things getting repeated. It depends on the game. It depends on what they're trying to do, because when you have a randomly generated game, what that means is that they are... you would hope that the game is about the mechanics in such that you'll learn about the ways that the mechanics work and you'll use that to overcome whatever situation arises. Which is why one of the reasons why I love As You Dream so much. And I think random generation is fine as well. I think it's... and even for this game, I think it's fine. So you can't memorize all the levels and stuff. Can't remember which way I've been. Yeah, I've been that way. Yeah. Right, I should always start by going left because left seems to be the dead end. Oh, well, I say that, but it might not be here. I mean, if you were good enough, you could complete this game super quickly. But you do get every so often where there's like a saw or something, and it's just tricky enough that you might just mess up. Just pressing all the other buttons there to see if any of them did anything, and they don't. So it's alright. I don't really have any complaints. The thing with games like these, I don't really have much to complain about. I mean, one thing I will complain about is I don't like the vertical scrolling. Like where it does the whole thing that Link's Awakening does, where you reach the edge of the screen and then it shoots up. Right, see the exclamation mark there. So I've got to get to 36 and then die, and then I've got to play again and get to 35 and then die. Of course, there's always a chance I get to 35 and then die first. And it's just a case of doing the speed run, and then that'll be the platinum, I think. Ridiculous. I don't know what standards Sony uses to determine whether a game should have a platinum or not, but they're getting much more lenient. Because games that I think shouldn't have them are getting them like this. I do not understand why this would have a platinum. And yet, Sonic Adventure 2 doesn't. I have no idea. I mean, Bloodborne is one of those games where I assume it's hard, but I don't know. $21. Right. I think the biggest thing that's going to mess up a speedrun in this game is the chance of possibly... oh, I'll go this way first. Having missed a fragment and not noticed. See, this contraption here always has... see that shape there to the left? Like this thing here? It's always that shape. Minimal missables, that's fantastic, that's just how I like it. Hard bits are 2 bosses in the Chalice dungeons. See, in my mind, I always equate... Well, we've got to be careful with these. In my mind, I think of the Chalice Dungeon as being like the item world in Disgaea. Oh, it's too much to risk. See, this bit here, again, it's not just individual rooms, it's bits connected to rooms as well. Right. I'm at 28, I think. Yeah, so I want to be careful. I wonder if there's a chance that there's actually more than 36 overall. Right, look here again. That same shape. And it's going to be that thing that drops down into it. And there's going to be... Ah, well, it's a bit longer here. Oh. Right. Yeah. And then there it is again, that particular shape there. I mean, I've barely played this for I'm just over 20 minutes now. And I'm noticing things like that. Yep. See, there it is again. Right. I'm gonna check. What is 6 minutes. Right, okay. That might pull the chance. I was thinking it was gonna be 10 minutes. I'll tell you what I like though. Oh dear. Oh, that'll be for the other side, won't it? I like the fact that when you die, you have to start from the beginning. And then I die. Otherwise, you'd be done in a matter of minutes. But I am wondering with the speedrun trophy how lucky you have to be. With the layout and all that. Because I imagine a lot of the... I imagine a lot of the issues that would come from it. Well, let's get that now that I can. Here we have this shape again. That would be a terrible idea. Ah! I have heard people say, oh, you should be able to convert your trophies into money and all that. Which I think I've been there, haven't I? I've been there as well. I can tell because I'm recognising the shapes and recognising that there aren't fragments there. So that's telling me I've been there. Yeah. My reaction's exactly the same. People say, oh, your trophies don't mean anything, but the appeal is getting them. If the appeal isn't getting them... See, I would too in theory, but I also think... Who is the judge of that? Because someone might say, oh, but I really like it. Ah, here we have this shape again. See, a big issue is that because... Oh, right. No, I wouldn't... That was a dead end there, wasn't it? I'm gonna have to waste time waiting for these just to double check that now. Oh no, I can just look at the stream, which is a little bit delayed, and then get the idea there. Oh well. I would not delete trophies. I know there are people who don't want to start games unless they know they can get all of the trophies. I'll go this way first. See that little bit to the side there, to the right, you can tell that that was just made out of just the way that that construction piece was formed. Similar to that bit there. See, I don't care. I don't care about... Oh. I hate that one. Ugh. Right, let's go left first. This could take me a long time. And I like that. I like that I can't know for certain that I'm going to get the platinum within X amount of minutes. That there is a chance that I do have to actually, you know, do it properly, be consistent and get through collecting all of these things. I like that at least. The game is small enough that not having checkpoints is perfectly fine. As for the... Now what I think about that whole mindset is that, yeah, I agree, I don't care what people, what lists. Oh, multiplayer. I think two things about the whole, ooh, if I've got it on my trophy list, I have to get all the trophies. I think, first of all, I don't care. You know, you can add whatever your list you want, doesn't make a difference to me. But also, I think, in a way, it can be useful, because I think also you have to consider that if you have that mindset, then what that means is that people are going to be extra careful when they buy new games. Oh, it's this thing again. I hate that one. I think you have to sort of stand next to the saw. See, so those lasers are coming out from the bottom, right? Because when it hits the top, it's doing that weird effect. But I see that as still doing it the other way. Like there. That's obviously a single piece as well, these three lasers here. Because there's nothing to the right of it. So it's kind of like they've got their own... They've designed their own preset rooms. And then the randomness comes from how they're meshed together. I mean, I don't think I've seen that one before. Like, that to me, that laser looks like it's coming out from the top, but it's not, it's coming out from the bottom. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's no dash in this game though. Right. Yeah, like the shape of this platform here that I'm stood on. That's like that because of the structure piece of the room. See, here it is again. There's going to be another laser on the right as well, isn't there? See? No! Ugh. I see, yep, this 3 laser piece again. I mean, if you're going to add trophies to this game, what could you realistically put in? Undertale Kid from Sans Undertale. Platform. I have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah, that shape with a fragment on top of it is not a favourite of mine. The Crying Frisk. That's alright, Fran. To be honest, there's not much to see in this game. Right, I know I took a bit of a risk there, but still. Oh, right, this one here, I hate it. I managed to get that fragment. Oh yeah. Yeah, it uses a few set blocks for rooms. Hello, you're watching Watch Mojo, and welcome to Top 10 Most Brutal PS4 Bosses. You may not think that Papu Papu would be all that of a boss, but he proves quite a challenge. Dum 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 dum. I can't make out the tune from the dums there. Dum 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 dum. Right, I get it. Oh, I hate this one so much. Whoa, halfway there, whoa, living on a prayer. Died, halfway there, whoa, starting again. Right. Whoa. Oh, I know. No, but I was halfway there, you see. I had 18 fragments, so that's the reason behind that. I had 18 out of 36, so I was halfway there. what is the you know, the whole thing of, by Jove, I think she's got it. Wasn't that from an advert? Like, there was a character sat down on a chair and they were saying, they were trying to teach her how to say a sentence. Like, the rain in Spain falls, but I think it was like all Cockney. Like, the rain in Spain falls mainly on the plain. And then she's like, the rain in Spain, or something like that. And then she has a chocolate bar, whatever it is. And then she starts talking all Cockney. The rain in Spain falls mainly on the plain. And then they're all like, by Jove, I think she's got it. Oh, that jump. Like, I know what happened there. I tilted off, so the first jump counted as a mid-air jump. Have you also noticed how double jumping has become just a standard thing? It's such a strange concept when you think about it, isn't it, really, double jumping? But it's so common now when you have these platform games. Right, I've got quite a good run here. Thing is, it says get 36 and then die. So, presumably the game doesn't end when you've got all 36. You might be able to hear my door making noises. Because I've got one of these again. Oh, you gotta be so careful with those ones. The game being artsy. I've lost track of the conversation. What was that in reference to? Oh, right. No, it's it's the door. I've not seen that set up before. I don't think. Oh, we have the 3 lasers here again. And there's nothing that way, is there? No. It's because I have my windows slightly open to get some air onto my PS4. It is raining quite a lot, by the way, which is nice. Right, I'm quite a ways in, aren't I? So I need to be careful. There's a Flash game with a very similar art style to this, called 1-in-1 Story. And I thought, for a Flash game, it was really good. I mean, it wasn't a fantastic game. That was me being all tense. 32. Oh, I think this is my record. Yeah, and the idea is with one-on-one story, you've got two characters and you have to get them to join together. And the art style is very similar to this. Where have I still got to go? I've done that. I've gone up there. So obviously I've missed something back here. This way. Well, that was one of them. Like the Lara Croft. Now that's okay, because I needed to die at 35 for a trophy. But I didn't intend to die that time. Right. So now I just have to get... It's that bloody saw again, isn't it? I wonder if it's possible for the randomly generated levels to be it such that it's just a single like linear path. I don't necessarily mean it just keeps going right. I mean as in you don't have any split paths, you just keep going in one direction. Sometimes it's so close, but you can only really tell based on the whole thingy, the trail. So yeah, one-on-one story, you have to get these two characters to come together, and every so many levels you change the way that you control them. So for example, for one level it'll be you control both of them, and another level it will be you control both of them but they both go in opposite directions, and then one level where one of them will keep walking whichever direction the other character's in and you control the other character, and you sort of play the same levels multiple times but with different controls. So it's effectively separate levels because the solutions are different. And I thought for what it was good. Yeah, for Halloween. There isn't even like a counter in the corner of the screen to say you have this many. See, the extent of my Halloween celebrations has always been limited to watching something like this week's the particular AVGN episode or whatever. $24. Quite far. Have I gone this way? I believe I have. Yeah, I'm sure I have. It's taking time up. There's no timer either, so you don't know how you're doing. mean, I suppose I could look at the time elapsed on the stream, but I'm not really gonna think about that. No, it's never... never something I've ever really bothered with. I remember back in primary school we had the Halloween disco. I remember one Halloween disco we had at school. I was actually scared and I had to leave straight away because I was too scared. There was a thing going around. Yeah. There was a thing going around. Oh, what's it called? I don't know if it was someone in a costume or it was like a little machine thing. But I think it was like a vampire thing or a skeleton thing that was going around and nudging people in the back. And I remember seeing that and just being terrified and I had to leave. I don't know if it was my... Oh, I'm 2 away. I don't know if it was my mum or my dad. I think it was my dad that took me. And I was just like, I want to go home. Oh, yeah. Yeah, a lich. Right, I gotta concentrate. Oh, here we go. Right. Right. That is bad luck. Yeah, I got all of them. Now... Hold on. So do I have to make it back to those guys? I knew I had to die. Right, pause. Right, okay. Get 36 fragments. I did that. So why didn't it give me the trophy for it? I got the one for dying with 36 fragments. So what I've got left, I've got 3 left, but one of them is sort of like I can't get one without the other. So the ones I've got left, I've got get 36. Well, actually, yeah, right. I've got 36 fragments, so I'm thinking I have to go and get them all and come back to those guys. Then get all of them in less than 6 minutes and get all of them within less than 10 minutes. So basically, I have to get them all within 6 minutes, and I think I have to come back to them with all of them. So now it's true speedrun time. True MLG Pro speedrun time. But I don't know if I do have to come back to them at the end. That was not good. Top 10 blunders in speed during 36 fragments of midnight. See, these are the bits that slow you down. Getting out of a cycle. Yeah, it was a glitch at the thing. I wanted to leave. But my menu cursor kept moving around, so I kept choosing to stay by mistake. Ah, it's a level up and choke. Ah. Right. Is this the same again? Yeah. Yeah, and the thumbnail has me looking all confused, and then an arrow pointing to one of these circular saws. Like a red arrow. So the character's called Midnight. Oh yeah, can't forget the red circle. Oh, move, saw, move. Like that little, whenever you have one of those thin paths like that there, you always have the eyes below it. So this will be my 69th plat, presuming I get it. Which I probably will. I'd be very surprised if I don't. Regardless of how long it takes. Oh, these stupid lasers, move! Yep, and of course there's one behind there because that's the way that that particular thing is structured. Right. Platinum 69. Ooh. Right. Oh, see, this is where I lose track of where I've been. I know I've been this way. It's just a case of... Right. If I see that I recognise a pattern, I mean, I might have royally messed this up. Right, that's like, okay, that's the start. So I've done the down bit, now I'm doing the up bit. I like reaching a dead end because that tells me that I can more easily go back and get my bearings. Right. Right, yeah, I've done that. Okay. Oh, 10 more to go. Okay, I'll have to go back and then go up. See, I think that's a good strat, is to, if you know you're not going the way of a certain thing, just leave it, so then you can use it as a marker to say, oh, you haven't been this way yet. So for example, I'll leave that one. Oh, one of these. Oh, I hate these ones. I hate those ones so much. Right. I haven't seen one of these ones for a while. I might check out that pretty quickly though. I can't blame you, Fran. It is rather dull. But like I said before, when you have something that's like a pound or something, it doesn't have to be that great. Right, okay, so right and then up. It is incredibly basic. Okay. So I'm going left, and then once I've done this, I need to go right and up. Oh! Oh! Okay. I think learning the layout also helps as well, learning the different individual pieces, because that way you can sort of look at an area and think, oh yeah, I've been there, just because there isn't a fragment where there usually is one in that particular structure. I hate those saws so much. Those are the worst. Alright, start left. I mean, technically speaking, the ones where the... Hold on, so... But those creatures are everywhere, so do you have to literally come back to the starting ones? I don't understand how that's supposed to work. Right, I know I've missed a segment, so I'm gonna have to go back for that. But for now, oh, two of that one in a row. So you sort of get the hang of things. Right, yes, and left. Oh well, it wasn't much that I missed, was it? That's fine. Oh, and this little structure again. With a laser. And drop. Wins an award for best soundtrack though, that's for sure. Oh look, two of these in a row. I'm getting the hang of what it is I'm doing and where I'm going and all that. I've been across there, haven't I? I must have been, yeah. Right, so this is like the starting area. So, because the game doesn't just end when you collect all of them, I have a feeling that you do have to come back to the starting area. I'm gonna go right and then... Ah, good. It's good. It's good to know that you've gone the wrong way to progress through the area, because that means that you're going to encounter a fragment and not be stuck with one random one that you've missed along the way. Like there, like I know that that bit's cleared out. Right, I'm going to start left. Hopefully there's no fragment on top of that chainsaw there. Oh my god. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. So I've got to go down and then right. I'm actually getting into this now. Like proper invested. Right, 3 more to get. Can I get the plat this run? Oh, it's another one of these. Come on now. Right, that's all of them. Okay, I need to make it back. And I've got the time limit as well. Was it down and to the right here? I think it was. Right. Is this it? What? What? Oh, hold on. The greatest gift. The fastest one. And oh, yeah, another speedrun trophy. Platinum! Yeah, you've just watched me do an entire platinum run of a game. How amazing does that feel? Yeah, when I got back to them, it sort of, I couldn't control them anymore. I sort of just had to, it just made me move, it just moved me to the right and then that killed me. Oh, I know. Oh, hold on there. I see that you've... Oh, right. Oh, yeah, this Space Invader thing. I see what you mean. Right, yeah, I'm just commenting on the image, the screenshot that you posted there, Lavender. So yeah, you have just watched me platinum a game. Platinum a game. That is my platinum run. I should rename this to 100% platinum run. You know what I'm going to do? Right, before I finish this, I'm going to have a look at the trophy list. Right, Midnight Deluxe. The sequel or the deluxe edition or whatever it is. Right. So. Right. Welcome to Midnight Deluxe, the second Midnight game. Gone are the days of collecting stars in favour of puzzle solving. Unlike 36 Fragments, the levels are not randomly generated each time you start the game, but are instead fixed puzzles. Think Angry Birds and you'll have a general idea. On the Vita version you can aim with a touchpad or whatever. Blah blah blah. Trophy wise, the game is an easy game that can be completed in under an hour, and you're willing to complete the first 40 of the games, 70 to get the platinum. Should I continue this stream with the sequel and see if I can platinum that one as well? Because it seemed like ah, what a strange experience that was. Two platinums. It'll get me to platinum number 70. Tell you what, stay right where you are. I'm not going to end the stream because I'm going to continue, but hold on a second. Just going to check something out here. I don't know. See, I'm just trying to think about what to use for the video thumbnail and all that. Right, okay. Yeah, the stream is going to end because I need to do that to switch to another game, but I will be back in a moment because I'll need to set up the next game. And also I want to sync my trophies as well. Right. I will be right back soon, in a moment.